Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today, we step away from heroes. We step away from titans. And we talk about something that can define your entire experience in Hero Wars Alliance. Your guild. Because a strong account can carry fights. But a strong guild carries seasons. And if you've ever wondered how some guilds rise from nothing and reach the Royal League in record time, then this video is for you. Because today, we're breaking down how to build a guild that doesn't just survive, but dominates. From recruitment, to identity, to long-term success. This journey is inspired by Duro, the recruiter behind Singularity, the youngest guild ever to reach the Royal League. From zero to the top in just over 18 months. And here's the truth. They didn't get there because of pure power. They got there because of structure, because of leadership, and because of one of the strongest recruitment systems you can build in this game. So today, we take that knowledge, and we turn you into a recruiter that can transform your guild. Let's start with the foundation. Because recruiting is not random. It's not luck. It's marketing. And the best recruiters in the game understand one simple principle. It's not about what you want. It's about what they want. Every player out there is looking for something. Progress. Community. Competition. Stability. And your job is to understand that. Before you ever try to recruit them, start conversations. Ask questions. Listen. Because the moment a player feels understood, you are already ahead of every other guild trying to recruit them. Now let's talk about you. Because before players trust your guild, they need to trust you. You are the face of your recruitment. Your reputation matters. So become visible. Engage in server chat. Be active. Be helpful. Share useful information. Like secret missions. Tips. Small optimizations. Let people see your name. Again and again. Associated with value. Because when the time comes for them to change guild, they won't be looking for a random invite. They'll be looking for someone they already trust. And that someone should be you. If arena visibility is hard, then dominate where you can. Dungeon. Titanite. Consistency. Let your name appear on leaderboards. Even free-to-play players can build visibility through effort. And effort builds respect. Next step. Expand beyond your server. Because the real recruitment battlefield is outside the game. Discord. Reddit. Twitter. Facebook. Communities full of players asking questions. Looking for help. Looking for direction. And this is where you build your brand. Start small. Help beginners. Guide them. Answer questions. Then move to mid-game players. Then advanced players. Share knowledge. Explain decisions. Warn them about mistakes. Like wasting gold. Or misusing resources. Because when you consistently provide value, you become more than just a player. You become a reference. And people follow references. And then comes one of the most important steps. Your guild Discord. This is not optional. If you want to grow, a proper Discord builds coordination, communication, and identity. War planning becomes cleaner. Strategies become clearer. And for recruits, It sends one powerful message: this guild is organized. This guild is serious. This guild is going somewhere. Now that your presence is built, it's time to talk about your guild itself. Because recruitment is not just about you. It's about what you're offering. So start with clarity. What does your guild provide? Hydra progress, Titanite numbers, daily activity expectations, war performance. Be specific. Because serious players don't join vague guilds. They join structured ones. Then define your identity. Are you relaxed? Focused on fun? Community? Low pressure? Or are you competitive? Targeting Royal League? Pushing limits? Demanding discipline? Both are valid. But confusion is not. If you try to be everything, you attract the wrong players. And wrong players break guilds. So be honest. Set expectations from the start. Because the right players will stay. Now here's a mistake many recruiters make. They chase power. They see big numbers. And they jump. But power doesn't guarantee value. Some of the strongest players bring nothing to a guild. No communication. No strategy. No consistency. And that damages more than it helps. So take your time. Talk to players. Understand them. Because a player with knowledge, with discipline, with strategic thinking, can outperform raw power every single time. And this is where you find gold. War planners. Thinkers. Players who understand matchups. Who love the mechanics. Who want to win through strategy. These players are rare. And many of them are free to play. But they stay. They improve. They elevate everyone around them. And if you bring them into your guild, you don't just gain a player. You gain an advantage. Singularity understood this perfectly. They built around strategy. They mastered the art of punching above their power. They created defensive traps. They optimized attacks. And they used that identity to attract players who thought the same way. That's how you grow fast. Not just with power, but with purpose. Now, let's talk about your recruitment ads. Because this is where everything comes together. Start simple. State your stats. Hydra. Titanite. Activity. Then define your culture. Who are you? What do you stand for? What are your goals? Then highlight your unique selling point. Why should someone choose you over every other guild? Maybe you're the most organized. Maybe you're the most welcoming. Maybe you're chasing Royal League faster than anyone else. Whatever it is, make it clear. And finally, define who you're looking for. So you don't waste time. And neither do they. And always direct them to your Discord. Because that's where real recruitment happens. That's where connections are built. That's where decisions are made. So Guardians, if you follow this path, you are no longer just recruiting players. You are building something bigger. A system. A culture. A guild that grows. Season after season. Yes. You will face setbacks. Players will leave. Wars will be lost. Things won't always go your way. But if your foundation is strong, you will always recover. And you will keep climbing. So take this knowledge. apply it, and start building something that lasts. Because the difference between an average guild and a legendary one is not luck, it's leadership. If this helped you see the game differently, if you want to build stronger, smarter, and more competitive systems like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and turn on notifications. Because this is where we break the game down and build it back stronger. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.